Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! You're getting comfortable! Comfortability kills dreams! So get up and go get those guys!
Effin' Emily, effin' Emily, effin' Emily, this a effin' Emily, effin' Emily, effin' Emily, effin' Emily, this a effin' Emily, effin' A, hey, effin' A, hey, effin' A, hey, effin' A, effin' A, hey, 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 seen them from a block away, yeah, we know they hot, but hey, chillin' with them villains, but they BSing from backstage, got that monster AK-47 bullet in your face, got them racks in plenty space, this is grown folks business here, so can't stay out that way, and I'm screaming out, Dingle Squad, like the haters hate, proving out these jeans, when we eat, y'all can't even have a plate, this a effing ambulance, so y'all better get out the way, hey, this is effing A, y'all can kick the DNA, put in work with better play, snakes bringing us better days, no, we ain't giving up no freebies, y'all just gotta pay, love is love and positivity, it ain't no other way, hey, this is effing A, 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 hey, this is effing A.
This is Avatar.
What
Oh,
up?
man. What's happening, guys? It's gonna be a good show.
Hell yeah, we're gonna have some interesting stuff on the show
Some
today.
big fucking lizards.
So before we get to our guests, we do you know us, we gotta do our merch shouts. Proxima, Melissa, and Bosa.
PK. And
I need to
some
get one of Bosa's new shirts, man.
some Nick
This is
guy?
awesome shit.
some Nick guy.
Who the fuck is Nick? Oh wait, we can't do that.
Dictator.
It's already reserved for Greg.
Right?
Who the fuck is Greg?
Who the hell's Nick Tater?
So let's see who we got in the chat. We got Mike Snyder.
What up,
He's
Mike?
always in here early.
Right.
Shout out, appreciate that.
Much appreciated.
Jamie from Tire God in here.
Always appreciate you, brother.
We got Proxima, one of the
Hell yeah.
show prize sponsors.
Fan. Colorado fan. Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, but everyone send your best wishes and prayers to
Melissa.
Proxima fan. Melissa was was in the hospital, so she's on the mend. Everything's all good now, hopefully. So,
Right.
but everybody keep them in your thoughts and prayers for us.
Please and thank you.
AJ in the chat, double dipping with the wake up.
Wake up!
What up, Brian? Heathen Hatchery, appreciate you.
What's up, brother?
We got C-Dub in the house.
Yeah, we gotta have Brian on too, man. He's got a bunch of interesting ass
Brian would be,
figures.
yeah, and it'd be cool to talk. See if you wanted to talk chickens and stuff too.
Right?
Chicken
Fucking Johnny
main.
Crash. That motherfucker crazy, yo.
We got Tara in the house. She was just on the show last
Hell
week.
yeah, it
Hopefully
was
you guys
a great
caught
show.
that show.
Right?
I learned a lot of new information about
Yeah.
rats, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm in the process of trying to get a male colony started both upstairs and downstairs so that I can cycle my males like she was talking
The
about.
loving pasta.
Yeah, the pasta thing, definitely a thing. Getting rid of the corn and stuff. As soon as I
Right,
run out of the
right.
corn and oats and grains, I'm done with that. So
No better,
definitely,
do better.
yep, learned a lot. And I want to have her on again because I know there's a lot that, there's a few things that I thought of after the show that I would have asked. I just taking in so much information at once, you know?
Exactly. Brain gets overloaded, like, oh my God, I didn't know I was missing this much.
Right? So if you want some good information on rats and rat breeding and just information on rats, like dwarf rats, she's breeding dwarf rats, which I didn't even know was a thing. So
Fucking cool little rats. Who else we got?
we got Jordan, another prize
Jordan.
sponsor in the house.
Hell yeah.
And
Also
he's
fan.
going to be coming up, I think he's due on the show either next week or the week after.
Super cool.
So
Super
yeah,
cool.
we'll be interviewing Jordan here pretty soon. We got Clayton in the house. What up,
What up,
Clayton?
Clayton?
Bigfoot Balls.
Hell yeah.
We got, who else we got? Oh shit, we got Holly in here. What up, Holly?
What's happening, Holly? Always good to see you.
We got Mitzi in the house. Definitely always
Mitzi.
good to see Mitzi.
Always.
Oh, we got Hurrah for Lasaw in the house, the Voodoo Queen.
Jamie Lasaw.
All right. I think we got everyone in the chat. Appreciate you all. So we're gonna go. We've got Ben. Ben Saldivar. Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, Rooted Reptile, and this he does a lot of monitors, green tree pythons. So I'm looking forward to today. We've got some different stuff on the show today.
Get to do some more.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey, thanks for being here, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Glad we were able to make it happen.
Right.
I was just saying. So as you can see behind him, that's one big enclosure, correct?
Yeah. So I've recently gotten into the world of keeping croc monitors, and behind me is 8 foot by 6 foot by 6 foot enclosure with some crocs right there.
Oh yeah,
That's dope.
And you built that yourself, right?
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to work part-time for a cage company, so I've got a good buddy of mine named Bailey that I can bounce ideas off and get some materials for good prices. But yeah, I was able to take this bed frame, like an aluminum bed frame from Amazon that has like meant to be like a princess, drapery. So it was fully like insealed or whatever. And then assembled that and got PVC panels, put it all on the sides and the top, got 2 big pieces of glass, and just kind of ran with it. The sides are all the pink Panther insulation foam. And I made different shelves and levels and whatnot, and then covered that all with tight mortar.
Nice.
So that's what like makes the concrete walls and everything, and it's all.
So how much time did it take you to do all that?
Lazily over a year. Yeah, totally. It just was an empty black box in my dining room for about a year. So.
Oh yeah, something like that. You want to do it right?
Oh shit! I missed Nick somewhere.
Totally.
Don't say hi to me, Nick said. Sorry, Nick, I did not see you.
Hey, off the shirt. What are you talking about, man?
What's up, everybody? Get back, buddy.
Hell yeah! So croc monitors, man, and we were talking backstage a little bit, and I always had heard not bad things about croc monitors, but definitely like look out, like one bite and that's it. Like they can fuck you up, like so.
Absolutely.
You said you got a wild caught male, and you said mellow as can be.
Yep, absolutely. So my buddy Devin had him from, he was 18 inches or from like his nose to his vent. So a pretty young animal out of the jungle. And he did a really good job raising them. Awesome. Got him in a big enclosure, gave him room, fed him right, and took care of him for a couple years and really desensitized him. So by the time I got him, like I wouldn't consider him like your standard crocodile monitor. But from what I've heard from other croc keepers is that they all come around eventually, all the wild caught ones. It's just, time, food, and, patience.
Work on that trust.
Right. Totally. I will say their nails are like razors. Like it's crazy. They get trimmed down on the concrete a little bit. But when I first got him, like he's splitting me just like, and not even like intentionally, just like climbing up. And I'm just leaking like crazy.
That's the one thing that always
You're
scares
like,
me
this
about
is
monitors,
great.
man.
Get a croc monitor, they said. No, just kidding.
Yeah, it's just a phase, Mom.
Running through barbed wire?
But the female, she was a different story. The person, it kind of seems like she bounced around from place to place. I was able to get her from a buddy of mine up north in northern Arizona, and he runs a non-for-profit reptile rescue. And a police officer out here in the valley donated her to him because he was just too busy, didn't have the time, and he kept her for a while. And he was like, she needs more. I don't have the time. You know what I mean? So it just bounced around. So by the time that Yeah, facts.
Tattoos, don't mess with big lizards.
Yep, they will split them. But by the time she got to me, yeah, she just didn't really like people. So it was a learning curve because she was the first one that I got. And she would charge me, like she would tail whip me from the ground and hit me in the face. Like, yeah, it was intense. Like having to work with an animal that like you totally can't, let your guard down or anything.
Well, I mean, she had to totally unlearn before she could relearn correctly.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Here, hold on. My dog's going crazy. 1 second.
All right.
No worries, man.
He's got a great day. We were talking. Yeah. This guy's into big dogs, big lizards.
I must be compensating. But yeah, like you said, she had to unlearn and like relearn how to like trust people. And I definitely wasn't set up completely ready to like house her. I thought I was, and then I was like, oh no, so I sped rush getting this done. And she stayed in my spare bathroom for like 3 or 4 months.
Oh wow.
And I gave her the whole bathroom, and a couple times a day I would go turn on the shower and it would humidify the whole room, and she would go and swim. And yeah, I had huge like 6-foot branches that were like drilled to the studs in the wall, like electrical ran for basking, and I took the mirror down. Like it was a lot. Definitely I wouldn't recommend people doing that. Thankfully my wife is awesome. And for sure she saw the vision and let me run with it. In the future, definitely would not recommend using a bathroom, but when you love the reptiles and you get presented with an opportunity, you kind of just go for it. So it's hard to house a 6-foot lizard.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the bathtub's already a water feature, so
for sure. Part of the reason I kind of did it too was when I first got her, she had some like really gnarly back wounds from a rat. I guess a rat got left in with her without like the heat being on, and the dude that was running the rescue, he was out of the country. And the person that was watching his spot just wasn't like on it enough. And I get that, like, if I'm just an employee or someone that like, hey, can you watch my animals? I'm probably also not going to get in the enclosure with a crocodile monitor. Like, so there's no one to blame, but she came out pretty fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, she was pretty messed up, so I wanted to keep her like as sterile as possible, no substrate. So bathroom just kind of worked. It made sense.
Are rock monitors the only monitor you're working with, or?
So I have a breeding group of Argus monitors. I have 1 male and 2 females. So right now, my proven pair, because I produced Argus monitors last year. They're in together, and I'm waiting for some locking action, and then I'm going to shout out. Oh, nice. Look. But yeah, I'm waiting to see some locking behavior from the pair that I have together now, and then I'll pull the female and then put the new female in, and hopefully I'll be able to get 2 clutches of Argus this season. But if not, no big deal.
And you said that those are all outside then?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, being in Arizona, it was a learning curve with anything, but the first monitor lizard that I started with was my male Argus monitor, and I fed him good, and I kept him in a decent sized enclosure inside. He started in a 55, then he got the 4x2 Dubia 120, and I just fed him good and heated him up, and he would not stop growing. Like, it was insane. Like, he went from like a little 8-inch lizard to like a 3-foot monster in like a year. And I was like, what am I going to do? And like he's got to go outside. Like my wife is. This is before I had any other reptiles too. Like I just had him, and she's like, "You're not building a big old enclosure inside. Like, are you insane?"
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, outside, and that's how it started. So I got him outside. You know, he was probably 18 months, 2 years old, and got him outside. Like the first couple of days, it started getting to the hundreds. Like 2 years ago in Arizona, and I saw him just sitting there basking on the rock that was like temp gunning at like 160, and he was just sitting there for hours, like just.
Wow.
And then he'd go swim in his pond and go catch a tilapia. Like it was so cool.
Wait, you said 160?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because sometimes when she laid last year in June, the air temperature was like 117 or 116, and
wow.
Yeah, if she dug down deep enough into the substrate and repacked everything, but where I found the eggs, it was at like 86 to 88 degrees.
Wow, that's awesome, man. That they're that intelligent. I was just saying 160 is like how like the internal temperature of your pork when it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I guess where they're from, they just really like cooking themselves. So it's really hard to overheat an Argus monitor.
What about cold though? Can they get too? You said they can stay outside year round. They don't get too cold like in the wintertime, like when it really drops.
Well, Arizona's good.
Right, but I know
you think that it still gets really cold. So even with the really hottest of hot days, like they'll bask, but they'll get warm and then they'll get out of the sun area and they'll go, shade themselves, go in the water.
Right.
So they're really good at thermoregulating themselves. That being said, in the wintertime, it does get cold.
That is true. I lived in Arizona for a short little time, and like in the wintertime, it would be like frost on the vehicle whenever you got out there.
Yeah, totally.
And then like by noon, it's already 100.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, big swing, like.
Yeah. So in the evening, like the winter months, what I do is I completely remove all water features, and they only have a water bowl that's big enough for them to just like drink out of, because they can definitely go in that water, and if the water's too cold, they just kind of like fall asleep and then they drown and die. And they'll like freeze themselves. I had that happen not once, like where he died, but I went out there and it was way colder than I thought it was going to be. We kind of got hit with the random like cold snap sooner than I was anticipating. And I go outside and he's just like sitting in his pond, just like a popsicle. So I had to bring him inside and I just warmed him up with body temperature and stuff. But I immediately pulled the water feature that day. So it's just kind of like figuring out when you need to pull it, but you have to make sure that they don't have a water source that they can fully submerge their body in, because they'll get too cold. And then in the evenings, I make sure that they're in their heated hide box. So it's like a rock, and it has one of the the Zoomed habitat, like sulcata heat pads underneath it. So like when they're sleeping in the wintertime, they have like a hot side. Yeah, he's gangster. His name's Isaac.
That's awesome, man. Oh yeah, well, he's out of the picture now. But I want to throw you on blast just for a minute, just so people can kind of see that enclosure better.
Totally.
Oh yeah, wow. That is so cool, bro. Man. Good job, man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so it goes like he's almost 8 feet long, and he just like disappears into the corner. Like it's
right.
That's cool.
And then that's the female up there.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That is dope, man.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks.
So how many eggs would you get, like minimum to maximum?
So I've heard, from Crocs that it kind of varies. I've seen people have like, 3 or 4 egg clutches. I've seen 6. I've seen an animal that's smaller than my female do like a 8 or 9 egg clutch. So I'm not too sure. I think if I could just get eggs, I would be super stoked. Just because it seems very difficult. They're a lot of people say like a monitor lizard is a monitor lizard. For like most monitor lizard breeders, you kind of just treat them the same, but trying to find what makes these guys tick has been pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm sure.
Is the female captive bred or wild?
No, she's wild too.
Oh yeah,
Dude, he's awesome.
That boy's awesome, man.
Oh yeah, he's a good boy. That's the one I can just go in and give him chin scratches and.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that head is all dinosaur.
right.
Oh yeah, totally. He could probably eat small pigs if I gave him.
What do you usually feed them?
Quail. Typically, so I would feed them like day-old chicks or like 3-day-old chicks, but it's just really time consuming and hard to keep them like from not wanting to steal each other's food. So I've gone to larger prey size and like adult size Caturnix quail. Sometimes I'll like chop the feet off and the wings so that it's more of like a football shape for them to like eat it easily. But if it's a small enough bird where they're not going to be like really struggling and have to worry about them jumping at each other, I'll just give them the whole bird.
Oh,
That's cool.
And then I give them rats every so often, but I try to stay away from. Yeah, just because they're more fatty. You know, for snakes and stuff, I love feeding rats. But for the monitor lizards, I try to do birds for the most part.
Okay.
I like to keep my stuff lean and mean.
Right.
So how many of those birds do they eat?
It depends. I try to give the male like 1 bird, and then if I can give the girl 2 birds right now, because I'm trying to keep them in a breeding cycle, and I'm trying to keep her full enough to stimulate follicle growth and get her nice and swollen up, hopefully get her to an ovulation, and then keep him just satisfied, because I've heard that when the males are too full, they don't really care to breed. So you want to just keep them like hungry enough.
So it's a weekly feeding then?
I try to do every other day.
Oh wow!
Every other day.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's pretty frequent. If I won't do every other day if I don't start to see like she'll defecate and then she'll go from like real swollen like this, and then she'll kind of taper off at the side and get what's called a lateral fold. So once I start seeing that fold of excess skin, I know she's good for another meal. But if I don't see it and she's still swollen up, I wait another day or so.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Is that harder to see when they're highly gravid?
It's kind of a guessing game right now because so few people are doing it. There's this guy that I talked to on Facebook, and he's pretty big in the monitor groups and stuff like that. His name's Tam, and he's trying to breed crocs as well. And he thought that his female was gravid, and then never got anything, never got eggs, and she's real plump. Like she looked like she was gonna drop any day. And then he ended up taking her to the vet, and the vet was like, "No, you're just overfeeding her. She's just she had no eggs, no follicles." So he's got her on a diet plan now, but you know it's really a guessing game. But I do see her like swell, like in between feedings, she definitely goes down in size for sure, but not like to the point where she used to before I cycled her. Like she would get really, really skinny before in between the feedings, and now it's just like kind of deflating. Like she still looks plump, which makes me feel good, but it's just all feelings right now.
Hell yeah.
So what would Croc Monitor run you? Like if somebody in the audience was interested in purchasing one, if you produced them, you know?
Totally. So I definitely will be getting flack from the heavy, like hardcore monitor breeders because my pair isn't a pure locality pairing. The male is a Maruki locality and the female is a Sarong locality. And it's kind of frowned upon, but it's also hard to acquire 2 opposite sex crocodile monitors. You know what I mean? So I got a pair and I really wanted to try it. And the person that I'm trying it with was like, let's do it. So I would like, if I were to produce crocodile monitors, I would like them to go to homes where they're going to be like pets only, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't tell anyone to do what they're going to do with an animal that they purchase. Once it's purchased, it's their animal, right?
Exactly.
But once it, if I ever am successful and I go to market them, I will market them as pet only locality crosses to hopefully keep like the pure locality stuff at a higher price point and still pure. But that being said, I would imagine somewhere between like $4,000 and $5,000 for a baby croc, in that range. Just because like I know how much goes into caring for them long term, and it's not cheap. You know, thankfully I was able to do it pretty cheap because I have good connections, and if other people can do it real cheap too, awesome, more power to them. It makes it way better in the long run. But a lot of people, you know, have to buy prefabricated stuff, and that typically is never cheap.
Well, and if you're looking at the size that they require, you know, I mean, it's better.
Unless you're going to keep them in a bathroom.
Right, exactly. Just don't plan on using said bathroom.
Right, exactly. That is not anymore.
Yeah, that's their bathroom.
Is there a huge difference in appearance with those localities? Like, if you look at them, can you say, oh, yeah, this one definitely looks different from this one?
I've never seen what a locality cross crocodile monitor looks like. From everything that I've found, most people are just breeding pure types right now. Just the sarongs. The sarongs are going to be the most common. I believe that we can find, like, if you go on Morph Market, almost all of the animals are sarongs. There's only 8 listings though for crocs. But the pure locality stuff is usually like $8,000 or $10,000 a baby.
Gotcha.
For the sarongs. I don't know if anyone has produced pure Marukis in the States, or if they have, I'm just not familiar with them, but I would imagine those would be like $10,000 or $12,000 animals.
Now, is Sarong a locality for green tree pythons too?
Yeah, and a lot of people are kind of looking at the sarong locality different now for most reptiles. They're lumping it in with what's called the Bird's Head Peninsula of like Indonesia, so that whole kind of range, I guess. So some people are now calling like the sarong Jayapura, or maybe not the Jayapura, but a couple different localities are kind of lumping it into one, and they're calling it Vogelkopf. So like people will say that they have Vogel animals, which is the same as sarong, but I think they're trying to just change it from sarong type to like this whole area where a lot of these animals are the same across different ranges, but they're all still genetically the same.
Probably until they hit a mountain range or
exactly
or something.
A divide. Correct.
Right. Huh, that's too cool, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that so? Did you have the monitors before the green trees, and did the monitors maybe help you discover the green trees being from the same locality?
So I started with the Argus monitor, and then I just kind of started trying to figure out what I liked. I always knew I liked lizards, but I didn't really know what, and I knew I didn't want a bearded dragon. And I guess my whole thing with the reptiles started is I was in between jobs. My day job is installing motorized sunscreens and awnings out here in Arizona, and I was at a different company, and I had left that company and needed to get a job, and I was in kind of like a lower spot in my life, and I just wanted to do something that I enjoyed.
Right. Yeah.
So I went to the reptile store that's out here, Predators Reptile Center. Awesome reptile store here in Arizona. For anyone that is in Arizona or visiting, they have really badass display enclosures, like huge Burmese python pair on display, huge Asian water monitor on display. Yeah, Christian, he's doing it right for the reptile industry.
Is that Phoenix?
Yeah, Mesa, East Phoenix. But I went there and let them know some of my experience, and I was keeping a pretty rare colubrid at the time, or I wouldn't say rare per se, but hard to keep colubrid, the dragon snake. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those guys.
I've seen them just in pictures, but they've got like real keeled scales and stuff
yes,
too.
Sir. Yes, sir. And they're real small. And they're frog eaters.
Yeah. Almost looks like a Chinese dragon almost.
Exactly. Yep. And that's where they come from, like Asia, China area. But I was keeping that species, and when I let them know that, they're like, "Oh, so you know how to." No.
So you're into animals then? Gotcha.
Yeah, right. And they were like, "Okay, yeah." And one thing led to another, and I quickly excelled in the reptile field. Just through that store, learning a lot, figuring out different animals that I was able to work with, but not have to purchase and bring home, right? So I was able to kind of quickly find what I enjoyed, and found that I like stuff that lives on a branch. So I saw an Aru green tree python come into the shop one day, and my mind was blown. Like, super white, super blue, like it was docile. I'd go in there and grab it, and yeah. And we sold it to a really cool customer that would come in, and like, we would talk about, nicer, higher end snakes, and I was able to sell it to him, and I was hooked. It's like, dude, I love this. And but working at the pet store or at the reptile store, the money isn't the best, right? You don't go to work at a reptile shop to become a millionaire. So I was pretty limited on my funds as to what I could like explore into. So I would buy like some cool arboreal geckos after I saved up some money, and you here and there kind of grow the collection. But it wasn't until I had left working at Predators and kind of got back into the awnings, installing the sunscreens and awnings, that I started making like good money again, and immediately just started reinvesting into reptiles again. And that's when the collection really started going crazy. I would say is like the last 18 months.
Oh yeah. And now
started with what?
You got things getting ready to start breeding, like.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The one thing that I almost regret, but I don't regret because I love all the animals that I have. With like a lot of so I have a group of 8 green tree pythons. Some grow outs. I have like 4 adult breeding sized animals, I would say. I almost wish that I just got younger neos and raised them up from like hatchling, because trying to pair the adult animals is just been like suffering.
Well, Nikki.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate the chats.
Oh yeah, appreciate everyone in the chat as always.
Yeah, and I think that, like, if you're going to be breeding something, it probably is good to start off with babies, just because then whenever you're having babies,
Totally. And I feel like, at least with the green tree pythons, it's hard to get them into a breeding cycle and get them comfortable. So, like, if you can raise them up from neo size, they get used to your room, the feeding schedule, the humidity, the care, and they like having everything really consistent. So when I got these adult animals and I put them into a new room and a new setup, they spazzed and just kind of reset. And then I tried to get them on my schedule, and then some of them were eating, some of them weren't eating, and then just trying to keep everything consistent. It was a learning curve, and I think I would had a better time enjoying it, almost getting like unchanged neos and raising them up and seeing how they turned out and stuff. But
once again,
also super stoked with that.
So
You said what?
I said, because once again, they don't have to unlearn to learn. So
Right, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Like we were talking with the Crocs. Yeah, totally.
Right.
And to me, the coolest things about the green trees is that color change. Like when they're getting that weird pixely look and just
that
have
in
all the
between
weird
phase where
different
they're just super
colors.
colorful. Like that.
Totally. The last couple green trees I have got, they've been neos. So I'm starting to lean more towards that. But
Oh yeah.
So I'm assuming you haven't. Have you produced any GTP clutches yet, or no? Yeah, I didn't think.
I haven't produced any snakes.
They take like 5 years before the female's even ready, right?
Yep. Thankfully, I do have some big females. I just got to figure out how to get them to cycle and when to throw the males in, and just be real consistent with everything, you know. But I haven't really been too focused on the green tree pairings other than my one sarong pairing I have going, just because I have like a joint pairing with a buddy. But like my Arus, I haven't really been too. I've just been feeding them, making sure they're nice and good, and I might try to get them going at the end of summer or something. But if not, no biggie. I work part-time for my buddy Camel Cages, but we also have a big he has a big reptile collection that I take care of. He's got about 200 different snakes, mostly colubrids and like Australian pythons and stuff like that. But we are heavy in his breeding season, so we've got everything all paired up. Stuff should be laying in the next 30 to 60 days. So I'm gonna have my hands full taking care of all of his stuff. So the less I have to do over here, I'm okay with. I got the monitor lizards paired up, and if the snakes go, awesome. But if not, that's cool too.
Oh yeah, man.
So with the green tree pythons, are you trying to do more locality or the designer route?
Right now, I can really only afford locality and like locality crosses. I'm hoping that if I do produce some, sell some neos or trade some neos for to get into some designer projects. At some point, I definitely want to work with some like melanistic stuff or like some high blue stuff. I'm just not sure what route yet, but I know it's something I'll get into eventually. But also in no rush.
Right, exactly.
Because like the natural locality forms are arguably more beautiful than some of the designer stuff. The designer stuff looks cool and insane. No argument. Because obviously I wouldn't want to get into it if it didn't look, bad. But
I want to do designers. They look like shit.
Yeah, right. I need two of them.
And they're more expensive sold.
But I mean, if you look at some of these like original bloodlines of locality animals that came in, like some of the founder animals, oh my God, they're just pure blue snakes with white spots, and like some of them are melanistic, and so I feel like some of the designer community is obviously trying to replicate some of the pure lineage stuff with crazier line bred stuff. What I do like about the designer stuff is the lineage behind it, right? Everyone is very like, they know the grandfather's grandfather of this snake who was paired to, and the siblings and where the siblings went to, and all the charts and stuff.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Right. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just that spit shine. Put that spit shine on the project, right?
Another project that I want to dive into a little bit more heavily are the emerald tree boas.
Yes.
Right now, I just have a lone male, but
Awesome. You say you own a male right now?
Yeah, I have a Guyana male. I would say most of the emeralds in the hobby are going to be the Suriname emerald tree boas. I think the Guianas have a little bit more yellow on them, but that's just like a personal thing.
I don't know. It's a emerald tree boa. He's got the alien line.
Yeah.
Alien on
him.
He's fucking ridiculous.
Nasty. For sure.
And they mouth on those things just so impressive. But it seems like for the most part, they're just really chill snakes, right?
Totally. I was lucky to get a real chill one as well. He's never bit me. It's funny. I did Heather. I don't know if you are familiar with her podcast, the Heather's Scaled Show and Tell. She recently just started doing it, but I was on her podcast a couple weeks ago, and the thing's striking at me like never bit me, never nothing. But he,
wow.
yeah, literally, I got him on the branch, and it's like I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna put him back.
Right. And
you see the dog checking out the lizard?
That's where I was like, what is that moving? And then I realized it was your dog's head.
That's awesome. He's looking at the lizard too, Dad. Right.
It's my buddy, Dad.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been watching that dude just cruise around behind you like all the time. He's impressive. Dude. His tail is long, man.
Oh yeah. And it's crazy because like he'll slide down the branches and he'll grab it with his tail. Like it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Can their tails like ever break or anything like that?
So they have like this crazy, almost armored under part of their tail, and I have a feeling it's to help grab onto like stuff, and also probably to tail whip because that is a form of defense that they have.
Right.
But if they're not kept humid enough, like some of the first things to go are the scaling on the tips of the tail, and they'll crack off and then split. And that happened to both of these guys when I first got them. They already had split tails, and even through soaking and keeping them nice and humid in here, like you can see the humidity on the glass. Like their tails were already too far gone. So they both lost about this much of their tail from being too dry and cracking off. But from like flapping them around and stuff like that, no, their tails look like designed for it. It's pretty sweet.
Like whips or something.
Yeah, man. Those tails are literally whips, man.
Oh yeah. It's sweet. Allegedly in the jungle, they're a lot leaner in the wild, and they use their stomachs kind of as like a wingsuit, and they'll jump from tree to tree and like and like glide.
Style?
Yeah.
Dude,
So you imagine like 60 feet above you, you got a freaking 6-foot lizard flying.
Nope, there's time to
tree, eats a bat. Like, what the hell?
I can't run from that. It can climb the tree faster than I can. It can all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They fly.
Whoever in the chat said that it's almost not a pet. Yeah, definitely. I would not recommend these for anyone. Like, you have to 100% know what you're getting into. It's like the same caliber as like almost like a tiger or like a primate or like a large bird of prey. Like, I would consider and a croc monitor like all the same kind of caliber. It's its own. You're not going to cuddle with them on the couch. Like, you're not going to take it on a walk. You want to just set them up real badass, and I'll pull them out of the enclosure, and I have a pair of feeding tongs that are.
That's true, Jordan. I didn't even catch that. Morph said, "Happy Saturday."
But like these are the feeding tongs I use, and they're like 4 feet long. And I'll grab, obviously my feeder, and I'll have them run around like my house to keep them like nice and exercised and lean. But beyond that, I don't really like hang out with them all too much.
Right. But you got to remember too, it's like they've got like fucking 5 paring knives on every hand.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Every so often they shed their teeth too, and I'll find the teeth in the enclosure, and they're long, dude. It's
wow. They grow back, or
from what they just kind of cycle through them like sharks almost.
Huh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. It's not often. I've only found 3 teeth from both of them. So, but who knows? Like they might be in their poop more. And the one thing that I would say my least favorite thing with the Crocs is they both love pooping right underneath the heat lamp on the shelving. So, dude, it's just brutal.
It smells, man.
Oh yeah. Definitely investing in some heavy air purifiers.
Right.
Good old Ozu.
Yeah.
Bacon flop pies.
But yeah. Other than that, that's really about it that I have for like my breeding season and stuff over here. Other than just kind of like the daily care and whatnot. For my buddy's place, Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hatching out like a bunch of snakes. We've got pine snakes paired up, bull snakes, Woma pythons, blackheads, a bunch of Barons racers,
Yeah.
Applegate gophers. Yeah, he's got a crazy collection.
Oh yeah.
So I love being able to work with like all these different animals, and they're not like I didn't have to drop all the money on them. Like I've been blessed in the hobby.
You put hands on, still gonna deal with them, all that good stuff, and didn't have to come out of pocket.
Absolutely.
And you see something you really want, then hey, you got first dibs,
right?
Totally. Yeah, it's like really the best of both worlds.
Definitely.
Fucking Nick being smart. That's mofo. Happy Tuesday.
Can't believe it's already Thursday.
Yeah, I really like the Barons racers for sure. It's cool that they're rear fang venomous. I've heard some people have adverse reactions to some bites from a Barons, but I personally haven't seen any of that. I've just heard stories.
How big do those get?
A big female is gonna be like 5 feet, but they're all of this thick, you know. Pretty slender, pretty arboreal colubrid from Argentina. What's nice with those guys is you can set them up.
Go to the camp trail and use your house for animals.
Pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much. I have a bed. I have a bed and a couch.
What else do you need? You don't need a TV. You got all these animals to watch.
We know, Nick.
Exactly.
It's 24/7 nature program.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're a really cool person that's doing the species of Barons racers really well. Is going to be Palm Beach Colubrids or Palm Beach City Colubrids on Instagram. He's got a really awesome collection of Barons, and he keeps them in like 4x2x4 enclosures, and they're set up all naturalistic with branches and plants. They're badass. He's got a really cool colubrid collection.
Those, like the blue colored ones, those the Barons.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Nice. Yeah. So they, I would say that the blue Barons are going to be the most sought after in the hobby. They typically are grabbing the highest dollar, on average $1,000 to like $3,000 for a blue.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they're cooking. The most common in the hobby are going to be the green Barons, and those are going to be around that like $350 to $500 range. I would say more on average $500. And then the most common color form in the wild, but one of the least common in the hobby, are going to be the brown Barons racers. And those are usually around like $1,000 animals. And if you're really, really lucky and you get a yellow, I don't even know what to price a yellow at. I've only seen one, and Bailey. It's Bailey's.
And I'm guessing mixing the colors is probably frowned upon, so you're probably mixing. No?
No one knows how to get the colors. Like blue to blue still spits out green, and like so it's just you throw stuff and see what sticks.
I had no idea.
Totally.
Have more research on Barons, it sounds like.
Right.
Oh yeah, our brown to blue pairing last year resulted in we got browns, we got blues and greens in all the same clutch.
Dude, that's
Yeah, so super cool. So if you can like. Blue to blue will produce a lot higher percentage of getting blue babies. The hard part is like telling if they're going to turn blue. For sure, blue baby, they come out with like completely white chins, and it's pretty easy to tell that they'll be a blue. But then sometimes greens will turn into blues, but it won't turn blue for like 12 months to 18 months.
So how do they start out then?
The ones with the white chins, they have like a faded blue pattern, like a in between green and like metallic-y blue color. But the green ones, they're just, kind of a dull colored green, and every shed they'll get better. But we found that animals that we've held back from last year and the year before that ones we thought were green are like for sure turning blue, and like it's just,
that's cool.
if you get lucky, like awesome, super sick. We're not gonna be like, no, we let go of a blue, but yeah, it almost makes you want to keep all of them back just to see how they turn. But
Right.
who's
None of
got
my
space for
available
that?
for a year.
Yeah, that's a dedicated project. But Bailey,
Right.
he's got a good group of the Barons. He probably has like 12 adult animals, and then probably like 20 grow up animals.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
Whatever, Nick.
I just want ones that fucking win.
About the races we run at the end of the show.
Nice. Nice. Here, let me see if we can't transfer over to the snake room and show off some
All right.
or something.
hell yeah, awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like all the archways in your house. That's nice.
You can thank my landlord. I'm a renter.
Gotcha.
Does he know about all your snakes and stuff?
He does. Well, he knows more so about the lizards. He doesn't really come into the house ever, but he's cool with them.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Thank God. But so up top is going to be here. How do I get some good lighting? Doo-doo-doo. That should be better. So up top is my male emerald tree boa. It's funny, like that's just all he does all day long.
That's awesome too. That's like the most natural habitat I think I've ever seen a tree boa in or any.
Yeah,
kind
a
of
lot
tree
of time it's
python
just
or
a piece of PVC pipe.
right.
Oh, don't worry, I do that shit too.
Good. It was still wood branches. It looked like at least.
Yeah, I try to do wood branches. But with these guys, yeah, he really won't do anything like all day long. And then once the lights go off, he'll go from that side to this side right here and just kind of perch above the water bowl waiting for food. And this like the vine system, that's a cheat code that I like to do for like cheap perches that are still really strong. It's soaker hose with a copper tube in it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So here's some of the chondros. That's going to be a Biak locality animal. And then I've got a pair of scrubs.
Oh,
in
nice.
between.
That's a rare one.
Yeah, these were produced by a local guy out here, TJ Chambers. They're barneck scrub pythons. But what's cool with the barnecks is they're like a melanistic line of barneck.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
So they're like pretty
Dark.
jet-black.
Hell yeah. Oh wow.
Ooh.
This is going to be my male Aru. All of my green tree pythons are wild caught animals. So
Damn.
he's got like a scar. I think this is from like when he got nabbed out of the jungle.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he gets like more and more yellow, like with every shed. He's pretty sweet.
Wow.
Thankfully, I don't have any mean green trees.
Nice.
The last mean one I had, I sent it down to Tucson with Alex with Panda's Fauna, and he's paired it up to his big Biak girl. So I was like, yeah, dude, yeah, for sure, you can take them, no problem.
What up, Dom?
Why you acting like a BRB?
And then this is like the biggest green tree I've ever seen. I know there's bigger for sure, but this is that sarong girl that I was talking about in that joint pairing. Oi!
Oh, don't call.
But
Oh, wow.
she's a monster. Like,
She looks chunky.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Damn. She's thick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even when I do use the PVC perches, I make them myself. So I'll bend and twist them, and then I take dry lock and I dry lock them so that they have texture and stuff at least.
Nice.
I feel like it helps with their sheds.
That makes sense. I can see that. Definitely. Give them a nice rough thing to move around on, much like tree bark, basically.
Totally.
So I always see green tree perch, and I almost never see them. I don't think I've ever seen anyone show one that's not on a perch. So when they lay their eggs, do they stay on their eggs, or do they? I would think they would. Right? Like that's how most snakes are, aren't they?
Yeah. So what they'll do is, here I have it somewhere. We'll give them a lay box with just a hole cut in the top, sphagnum moss, and then they'll get off the perch and get into the lay box.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then do they stay in that lay box, or do they lay them in there and then leave?
No, so if they have the choice, they'll for sure maternal incubate.
Gotcha.
That's dope.
So is it? Do you usually let them do that, or do you separate the eggs?
If I were lucky enough to get a clutch of them, I for sure would separate the eggs and then get them in an incubator. I recently just purchased a new incubator that I'm really stoked to try.
Nice. Really
I went with the Sim container incubator, so
Nice.
it has the heating and cooling ability.
Nice.
That'd be good for the colubrids.
Well, and not to mention he's in Arizona, so he probably needs it.
Right.
Yep. I have it in a really bad spot too. I just know it, but I'm hoping that I can get it figured out.
Was that
on it?
Was that
You said what?
you just showed?
For this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a green tree monitor. But he's a Maruki locality, so he's a lot more less common in the hobby.
Okay.
In Europe, the Maruki locality animals are going to be a lot more common, but in America, it's the sarong localities that are more common.
You were saying both Maruki and Strong are in Indonesia?
Yes, sir. Yeah, for the green cheese, there are the Maruki localities, the sarong localities, and the Jayapura localities.
Ooh.
And then this is another cool. I'm not too big into like morph boas, but I like locality boas, and this is a Jamaican boa.
Wow, that's crazy, bud. I was thinking it was a scrub or a carpet or something.
Mm.
Not that I've ever seen a Jamaican.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Or a boa that's skinny.
Oh yeah, it's still young. It'll get significantly bigger, but what I don't like about the Jamaicans is that they are notorious for having really musky
In genetics?
You said what?
Oh, I was just saying what up to King Genetics. Yeah, I can't talk. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Wow.
But with these Jamaican boas, they just musk. Like, I'm really stoked that he's not doing it right now, but every time I handle him, he's just flinging poop all over me. But they come in a variety of colors from like gold to red, and I'd say this one is kind of somewhere in between.
Yeah, I really like that. That's cool.
They're a CITES 1 or CITES 2 animal. I'm not too familiar with or too good with the CITES stuff, but they're not supposed to leave the state that they were produced in. So kind of limited to what we have for bloodlines and stuff here.
That's unfortunate.
Kind of like Australia type stuff.
Correct. And kind of how they were doing it with the blue trees last year. But this is spazzy. This is going to be a Highland scrub python. This guy was produced by City Serpents in California.
Is that like a greenish color?
He's like it's hard to catch in this lighting, but he's pretty much just a gold brown.
Gotcha.
And then on his dorsal, he's got like
Oh yeah.
diamond patterns and stuff. But in the sunlight, he's a really golden color. But yeah, I really like the arboreal stuff. Like anything that I can just kind of hold like that and they do their thing.
Right.
That's a good snake.
Around your pinky and they're good to go.
Yeah, especially if they're mellow too. Like
For sure.
He's just totally curious and checking shit out.
Oh yeah. From what I've heard, most of the captive bred scrub pythons are pretty chill, which is nice. But I've heard that they can be a little ornery, like right out of the jungle.
Where are those from you generally?
Indonesia area, some of the islands and like the Papua. Yeah, so like the Indochina
All right.
area. Yeah, for the most part, that's most of the snakes. I've got some other odds and ends and tubs and drawers and stuff. But
Do you outsource for all your food, or do you breed any of those quail or rodents or anything?
nope. Right now, I do not breed any of my own feeders, unfortunately. I definitely wish that I could, but just don't have the time or the space to. Thankfully, I have some buddies that are breeding quails and chicken and stuff, but so I'll get it from them.
Man, he's
That's
too
awesome.
cool. I gotta get him back. So, oh yeah.
The pink lighting sucks, but I got a really good deal on a bunch of LED lights to like basically do the whole room. But the downside, I go to turn them all on and they just all have this pink hue. So
Right.
because they're like the grow lights for like plants and stuff. So
Gotcha.
my plant growth was going crazy when I was doing like bioactive and stuff. But
Pathos in there.
yeah, for sure. But everything's pink in here. So I'm kind of in the process of doing big revamps and stuff. Stuff is getting out of quarantine and getting substrate and enclosures and stuff. So
Hell yeah.
never ending. But back to the feeders. I would really like to do ASFs. I've heard like nothing but good things about working with ASFs.
Well,
What do you guys feed your snakes in your collections?
Well, we do rats, ASF, and mice, but I was just gonna say ASFs can be assholes. That's the only thing about them. But they
You just gotta treat them like gang members. You can't put one there with these ones because they ain't gonna work.
Oh, okay. Like their scents and stuff, they're territorial and
they seem like they can be, man.
huh.
Like, well, you would start checking them and then phone check, homie.
You're right.
Shit.
But like I do understand. Like I get the whole that they don't get too big for unless because if you're breeding regular rats, you need pretty much big snakes, to be able to
Right, for sure.
breeders and stuff,
Yeah.
Or
And with the
know
ASFs,
someone.
full grown, like, still is great size
feed
ball
it to ball python or
Because they top out at like a medium rat size or what?
Maybe
yeah,
a little bit less than a medium. Yeah.
Okay, like a big small.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen some people's ASFs get real big, and
Right,
they do
right.
get like medium size rat or maybe even slightly bigger.
They
But
got
that's
some giant.
yeah, but like ours are definitely they stay pretty small. Like the biggest ones are probably a real fat small rat or a small medium.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely want to get into rodent breeding. Just it's when I worked at the
As they gang up
They-
on your tent trying to check their water.
Oh my god. Hey, I want to make sure you're alive.
Dude, they're brutal too. Like you'll open up the shit and like one of them's face will just be hanging halfway off and shit. Like
To the monitors.
exactly.
Yeah, $4 a mouse. That sucks, dude. That sucks.
I just saw a Big Cheese is charging like 32 cents a piece for mouse pinkies. Obviously frozen, but I'm like, how the hell can they produce or even outsource if they are coming from China? You have to be paying
Right.
something with the shipping. Like, how the hell is anyone producing anything that cheap? Because a rodent that's knocked up takes 3 weeks to be knocked up before, and that's time that you're feeding and cleaning, and
Totally.
don't get how some of these places can charge so little for.
So I
some
think
of that
that
stuff.
correct me if I'm wrong, but is that for like a pet mouse?
What's that?
The $4?
It might.
I believe it's probably from a pet store, as it's sold as like a pet.
$4 a mouse should be a felony. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
What are
exactly.
these? Oh yes, it's a luxury rat. It will
So
clean out your
what-
snake's bowels.
What's real crazy is we actually have a lady that comes over and like she shows mice, like mouse shows, and she's like, you guys don't even know what you have. Like,
So
apparently
you saying that you have like good high end mice?
We have fancy mice. We got him from a dude that, like, he definitely is more of a pet and breeder.
Yeah.
And he had, like, all the fucking different shit. I had no idea there was so
apparently
many.
some of them are like up into the
looks.
hundreds and shit.
Oh shit. It's a good meal.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
He's saying
Both of these
$5
things.
for a hopper at the pet store out there where he's at. Holy cow.
Man,
Insane.
That pet store's raking it in.
Right?
for sure.
Well,
Most
mice.
biceps read.
Yeah.
$5 a fucking mouse, huh? Want to buy some mice?
50 pounds of food. Yeah, well, if you can afford that much.
Right. It saves a lot of money, but it also costs a lot of money. Fuck.
And you gotta have a place to store it where animals can't get to it because, yeah,
Because it's animal food.
you're dead. Yeah, you're gonna have to have like a storage container or something.
Right. Something with metal walls.
Hatchlings eat Yeah, Jay Slithers gets mice hoppers. He's all my hatchlings eat fancy mice from F&A.
That's hilarious.
Petco sells large rat for $14. Oh my god!
I'm all thinking like, oh, $5, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, Steven, definitely start reading good ads out, especially once your ASFs start going. Because I just had someone from your area hit me up wanting to come into town just to buy 1 or 2 ASFs for their snake that's not eating. So once you start producing, they can go through you. You're right there.
Absolutely.
Nice. Is it true that they have they're less smell with the ASFs versus the rats and the mice?
They like to go in one spot, so you can
Okay.
actually spot clean if you wanted to, and
Nice.
let them go. Like I usually just clean
Put the
my
chainmail glove on.
right. I clean my ASFs 2 weeks. Everything else is 1 week, but the ASFs I let go 2 weeks, and they're fine all the time. So
Nice.
Yeah, we breed all of our rats, mice, and
that's a good
ASF
deal, Nick.
inside the house. And people come over and they're like, I had no idea. And then we start showing them all of them. They're like, what the fuck?
Nice. That's super sick.
Oh yeah, Steve, appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Well, hey, Ben, you're more than welcome to stick around and keep rapping with us about what you got or just whatever. But we're gonna run some races in the background.
Yeah, for sure. Running.
We run the races. So like the sponsors up there, we're not actually sponsored. They're giving away different gift certificates and stuff, basically.
Nice. Yeah, I saw on the flyer.
Yeah. So it's cool. We try to
These
give back to the
gang members.
community and
What
like
up,
Like that.
communities and
Hell yeah.
And shout out to Kyle. Kyle's actually the one that told us to get you on the show. So,
right.
Kyle's the OG.
in fact, we need to get Kyle back on the show.
Yeah. Kyle's got a bunch of cool shit.
And make sure you
For
follow
sure.
him. Kyle just did a really cool video at a facility, this dude's facility that does like lubricates and all sorts of crazy
Yeah, all of his facility tour videos are fucking sick.
shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Palm Beach Colubrid one. That was the guy I was talking about with the Barons racers. Yeah. Same one.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a great way for people to go check that out. Is Kyle's video. And then the one that he did for Ari Ellie Max Arboreals. That's the green tree python breeder and keeps the Bolins. That one was good too. Very good. Very good.
That's my dream snake is a Bolin's, man.
For sure.
I really hope people figure out how to captive breed those so the price goes down on it.
I heard the cheat code is 2 males and a female, and then freeze them in the winter. Get them down to like the 35s, like 40.
That makes sense because they're from like a higher elevation.
Yeah.
In Papua.
I always kind of thought I was like, man, I wonder if Bolins would do better here in Colorado because we're kind of high up. We get the cold winters. Like,
Yeah, totally. I bet they would do great.
I'd really like to be able to breed them, man. Let alone just own one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude! I need to go back and look at that tour. I haven't seen that tour.
Yeah, once we're in like a facility, I'll have to have them out here for a real official tour. But
hell yeah,
That'd be dope.
Vid from Gettysburg. Hell yeah, nice.
oh, we love pines.
Pine snakes. Hell yeah, we got a pine. Hell yeah.
You got a black pine?
Yep.
Nice, dude.
Pine, and Fred's got a northern Mexican.
Northern Mexican pine. Yeah.
Good
He's getting
stuff.
cool too. Like he just looked kind of normalish, like brown, had a pretty cool orange head.
Yeah.
It's like he's just turning orange, like and like
Nice.
his head to halfway down his body's a nice orange, and then like the back half is turning purple. It's like he's
Badass.
cool. Yep. I like snakes that get better with age like that.
Oh yeah, like fine wine.
Right, right.
And they got those keeled scales, which is cool too.
Absolutely. I'd say my dream snake, or one of them, I have many dream snakes, but for the pines is like the pied black pines. That's just crazy.
That would be
Pine?
insane.
You say pine pines?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not many people working with them, and black pines are CITES, so they can only stay in state.
Gotcha.
So if you're lucky enough to have someone in your state that breeds pied black pines, make sure you take them up on
Treat them well.
Or someone that's willing to take an extra risk for you. And I'm just kidding.
that.
Oh shit, wrong thing. I went to the wrong place to drop that. Here you go. Here's the link to the video, guys.
Have the link racing. So whenever you get there, please and thank you. Remember to like and subscribe.
Yeah, we need to
these
get
people,
more
please.
Forge up to 1,000 here.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yes. It's insane that they're not at 1,000.
African bush viper. Yeah, I won't. I'm too old for venomous, man. I don't think I would have got venomous even when I was young, because I don't think I was ever smart.
I got those stoner like reflexes. I'm good.
I like the rattlesnakes. They're sick.
I'm not fast enough.
Hey, they're cool for me to look at in someone else's
Yeah, exactly.
collection or something, but I don't.
I'll watch them on nature shows and other
Totally.
people's
If I did get like something venomous, it'd have to be the gaboon viper, I think it is.
Yeah,
The
The
one,
big one.
the rhino gaboon, the one that's real crazy and colorful.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
kind of with the
Those are too cool, man.
yeah.
Yeah, you ain't handling that thing.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Whenever I work with the rattlesnakes, I don't ever handle them. I just use the hooks and stuff.
If I were to
Appreciate you,
get something
Morph Minded.
venomous, it would have to be a fucking Gila monster.
Those are dope.
Badass. I still haven't seen one yet out in Arizona, but I'm hoping to.
Dude, that would be so cool to see one out in the wild. Oh,
For sure. Yeah, I go herping a good bit I used to go herping more. I have less time now, but I still like getting out there. But yeah, I haven't seen the Gila yet.
And like I'll never forget, like the first thing I ever saw about fucking Gila monsters really was with David Attenborough. And he's like, oh, the wonderful thing about this species is you can actually tickle their bellies. And he's like, fucking kicking and shit. I'm like, that is hilarious.
Nice.
Like, yeah, that thing doesn't look dangerous at all.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. They give off like blue tongue skink energy. You know,
Right.
And that's when people get bit because they get a little too friendly with them and
for
just
sure.
laugh too much.
From people that keep I've heard they sleep in like crazy positions and they like always look like they're dead, like they're upside down,
Tongue hanging out.
like man, I want one of those.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't keep Gilas or beaded lizards in Arizona.
As native species.
Yeah. And the only venomous that we can legally own are the native rattlesnakes.
Yeah, we're just finally starting to open up to hognose here.
Yeah, that was the same deal. Yeah, they wouldn't allow you to breed them here. They just passed it for saying you can now.
Huh. Because they're native.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But you
Interesting.
can catch them, I believe, and
Yeah,
sell illegally.
I don't-
Is that? Or
I don't
you
think
still
you
can?
can sell them.
Oh, you could just legally catch
Yeah,
them.
I think it's like 3 a year
That's
you were
how it
able
was.
to catch or something. I'm like, well, that's stupid.
Right.
If we had,
If you're trying to
make
protect,
them,
yeah, exactly.
then there would be less people taking them.
Exactly.
For sure. And I feel like there's so many people breeding hognose that the use of taking them from the wild is like there's no point.
I'm sure nobody wants a wild hog.
Right. Maybe like some locality stuff, I guess, you know, but beyond that, yeah. Are you guys working with hogs at all?
Not yet.
We've considered it, but I just we haven't done any research or really know much about them. So.
And the fact that they'll just be chilling and all of a sudden try to eat your fingers seems a little weird.
Well, yeah, I had one
each
chewing
other
on my
when you're
finger, and I
trying
had
to-
to do the trick where you like pull their nose up. You know what I mean? Like it's a pain.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Pop them open like a soda.
Yeah.
What up, Jay?
You got any big projects you guys are looking forward to see come through this season, or?
So we pretty much breed all ball pythons, but yeah, we do got some dinker genes that we're working with that we're definitely excited about.
3 different supers on dinkers.
Nice. What's it? Dinkers, you said?
Yeah, experimental genes that no one else has.
Oh, okay.
As far as we
just
know.
trying to prove out the gene and stuff, you know.
Nice. Sick.
Yeah.
Badass. I hope it goes good for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, they've been passing on the traits and everything, so we definitely think we're on to something.
Right.
So we're definitely looking forward to hopefully getting some supers this year.
Nice.
Just to really get that nail in the coffin. Like, yep, these are a thing.
Nice.
All right. It looks like we got.
Yeah, shout out to Dinker Squad. We got a whole bunch of people helping us and stuff.
Hell yeah.
That way we don't have to have 4 racks.
Of just one project. Yeah, totally.
Right. Get some people you trust and send the project out. And then they also have different stuff we don't have they can put with, so it's, you really work the project a lot faster.
And plus for like gene testing, like they want from different places too. So whenever we go to get these genes tested, we'll be able to.
Nice.
Okay,
I was curious if you were going to go that route.
They've got them there.
Yeah, it'll be eventually because they really like you to send in super forms of whatever gene you're trying to get proven, and they want I think it's 20 to 40 different sheds from different animals that are super.
Well, the more the
formed
better,
if you
but I
can.
think it's they're looking for at least 20.
Right.
Mhm. What company is that?
RGI.
Yeah.
RGI? Nice. Cool.
I'm not sure if Charlie does a lot of with Phenome. That's the other genetic company, and I'm not sure if he does a lot of I know he did develop the Mandarin test before RGI, so I'm sure he does some developing on his own too. So.
Mm-hmm.
But it's most of those guys work together, and once one company figures out something, they'll usually share it with the other company in that.
Yeah.
That was done by colleges.
Yeah, it started out when we first started getting into the whole genetic testing, about 4 or 5 years ago.
I think it was the University of Michigan.
It was Michigan, and it was Dr. Hannah Seidel was the first one we had known about that was even doing any of the ball python stuff. And she just had all of these people sending sheds for they started out on one morph and then they went to another morph, and she just send us your sheds. And it wasn't she wasn't charging anything, but she also wasn't really giving results or anything. And I was like, man, there's a lot of money to be made in this. And then boom, within a year or two later, RGI was there.
Totally.
And it's a school, they have to put all that information out.
Right.
So, I mean,
and they can't really charge or make money off of it or anything,
exactly. So it gave those companies.
I was kind of surprised though that Hannah didn't just quit and go start, you know what I mean? Or start something on the side. How many years are you into with your dinker working? So most of them not very far, but luckily some of our dinker stuff, the previous owner had already produced a clutch with them, so we already had some babies that we could grow up. So
yes, a couple of them have had 2 different clutches, and they've passed on the genetics to 2 different clutches. So
the oldest one we got is Dillard, and we got that about 2, maybe 3 years ago. Probably about 3 years ago.
Yeah, probably 3.
And we got him from Farm Projects.
Hell yeah.
And that was just a cool one because it was like, he's like, whoa, man, this thing is crazy. And like, we got it. And we're like, this thing looks like it's probably got yellow belly, but it's probably something else besides yellow belly. We can see it, you know. And when we saw the full panel test, it came back positive for yellow belly and heck clown. And we had already fed it to a clown, so we wound up getting visuals with it, which was cool.
Nice.
All right, I think we got everyone in here on this first race. Double check here. Oh, we got C-Dub in there. C-Dub? Yeah, C-Dub, racer. The prizes are down there at the bottom.
Hell yeah.
Got a lot of $50 prizes this week.
That's badass.
Oh, yeah. I think usually last show of the month is going to have the best prizes a lot of times just because it's last show. Got to.
Hell yeah.
Save the best for last, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, good luck, everybody. So 5 points for first place, 3 points for second, 2 points for third. Most points at the end of all the races wins and gets their pick of the prizes. And we're doing a total of 4 sets of 4 races, so 16 altogether.
And if it looks like you're going to be, like, even if you think maybe possibly I might get a prize, because there's a lot of prizes.
Yeah, there's
stick around, please.
Like 8 or 9 prizes, I think. So, yeah, 9 people are getting prizes. So stick around so you can tell us what you want. Otherwise, you just get assigned a prize.
Yeah.
Spring Creek Kenny coming first.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And Kenny, hit us up. We want to know what you're going to breed that GHI Stranger clown to.
Yeah. And if you'd be down for us to send you a female.
And then we got Free Spirits Cody.
Nice to split a clutch with you.
Same.
Yeah, he got a ridiculous PHI stranger clown boy from us.
Nice.
And we were going to hold this GHI Stranger lesser clown female bag, but we don't want the lesser, and we don't want to try to spend years trying to work it out. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe we'll just send something to Kenny that's, you know.
Nice.
Because trying to do math both ways, where you're trying to add these
and
things and
subtract at the same
these
time,
parts,
yeah.
like, that's
And hope the odds work with you.
Right, because it's all just percentages.
Yeah.
Yep.
And half those babies are going to have that gene if it's there, you know, like
Mhm.
and sometimes more, you know, and that's
Right.
If it's something you don't want, it's always going to be more. If it's something you want, it's going to be less usually.
Less, more.
Who we got? Lindwyrm, double L.
Hell yeah. Hey, Lindwyrm.
And we got a rat bastard.
You rat bastard.
And then we got Socio.
Jordan. Oh, Jordan's up to 5 the hard way.
If you got requests for the next set of races, go ahead and throw them in the comments there.
Yeah, there's no.
Hey, G. Shout out to Jay.
So how many clutches of green tree pythons eventually are you wanting to do?
I feel like I want to do a pure Biak pairing. I want to do my Aru pairing, the Sarong pairing, and then I want to get a pair of they are poultry animals, so like Maniquari, but I want red neonate Maniquaris. So that's going to be like my peak locality project. So at one time I would like to have like, you know, four or 5 pairings going when I get it all fine tuned and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to get them into like PVC enclosures before I pair more stuff up. The only chondro I have in a PVC is my Aru female. So the next one's gonna be the sarongs. So I'll just go from there. Like once I get a pair in an enclosure, new enclosure, and hopefully get that room done out eventually. And then with my luck, I'll probably have to move right when I get it all set up.
Right. It's perfect. Now we got to go.
Nick, you won.
Hell yeah.
He must not be watching. No, I'm just kidding. He took Steven's advice. Steven told him you have to be doing family stuff or drinking in order to win.
Drinking with his family.
Right.
Right. He's like, I got to double my odds.
I don't care if you're 7. Have a beer.
And then that's like for a second.
That's awesome.
Bosa. Hell yeah.
And no, I don't think that Nick is offering a 7-year-old.
Brutal.
Just remember, I don't have kids on purpose, so I might. Don't leave your kids around me.
Don't think your kids.
Same. Yeah, no kids yet.
All the cuss words.
Any requests over here? Dragons. All right, dragons. I will see if we have dragons.
Yeah, I would definitely be the uncle that buys the kid all of the loud toys and then stuffs their pockets with batteries to hide around the house.
Nice.
Your parents are going to rip out the batteries, hide these batteries.
Yeah, you need stockpiles.
Right.
We don't have dragons, but we got dinosaurs. It's about the closest thing we got.
Dino dragons. Dragon swords. Where's the clock monitor fucking
Right?
Yeah, where's it at?
All right, so this time we are going to have you go to Wizco's channel, Sophisticated Ignorance from last night, and just comment, cue the owl.
Right. And don't forget to like.
Let me go get that link.
I'm sure you already are subscribed, and you probably liked last night, so probably good.
And here's that link for you.
But if you ain't watching Wiz, what are you doing? He's out on the show today too.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody send some positivity his way. See if we can get his animal sale real quick, right?
Oh, he's working like that.
Yeah, working.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Bendon ain't really for us.
No.
I need some kind of like, I don't know, inclusive stoner festival
No,
or something.
I
where
think
the
that we-
reptiles are there.
I think that we need a hot girl to help us. That's what we need.
A hot girl to help us.
Yes.
Nice.
Because like everybody's always like, you need to engage the crowd, blah blah blah. I do that, fucking people walk right by. I sit down, start playing on my phone or something. I got people asking me questions left and right. I stand to them and they're out again. I'm like, what the fuck?
How much space needs to be allotted for tree python babies, and for how long? Cody asks.
So for green tree pythons, a lot of people are keeping them in 6-quart tubs, just in like a rack system with back heat. 1-2 perches, and some people keep it with my monitor lizards. I sell them, what did I do? 3 months for my Argus monitors. They were about 90 days old, and I let them go. They were doing great. But for the green trees, I would say it's pretty standard to get 10 meals in them. 10 unassisted meals in them, and some good sheds, and then they're typically ready to go if you're going to release any.
With those green trees, you can't even sex them until they're so old, aren't like, at least, I don't know.
A lot of people will sell babies as unsexed, unchanged neos. And a lot of people won't even like probe green tree pythons. They'll kind of just wait for them to either shed out spur plugs or like sperm plugs on their sheds or not. Their tails are so fragile that probing, if you're not good at it, you could break stuff. And
Gotcha.
so I suck at probing. So I just typically sex off of sheds.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Because they'll show you the sperm plugs for sure on the sheds. They're pretty long.
Interesting.
For a male. And then if you get a fresh wild caught one, sometimes it takes a couple sheds for like all the backed up improper sheds that have been like stuck on the hemipenes to fully kind of like flush out until you get like a full solid hemipene plug shed from the chondros. So like you might think you have a female for a bit. If you just got one in, she sheds once for you, awesome. Sheds again for you, and then they might shed again and then have plugs.
Oh, she's not a he. She's now a he.
Yep, exactly. I had that happen to me a couple times.
That's
but
crazy.
What are you gonna do? In the designer stuff, the males I think are more valuable because you can plug them into more things, right? The female is only gonna lay for you once, but that male can sire, X amount of clutches. But for locality stuff, it's pretty much all the same across the board until you get into red animals. Then red animals are usually like double the price of yellow animals.
And that's crazy because they don't stay red. I never understood that.
The red animals tend to, from what I've read in the Chondro book and then just hearing different podcasts and stuff, red animals tend to have higher percentages for turning blue. So that's why people, the red is more sought after. But the thing go ahead.
I was just going to say the reds they turn yellow anyways, don't they? So you're kind of getting that extra color change, aren't you?
So the reds, yeah, they'll go through like a yellow coloration if they're Beox, but different locality stuff, kind of the color change is just all across the board. Some will go like all black, and then the black scales will turn blue, and then they'll go back to fully just completely green snake. Like it's in total flip of the coin. Like you don't know.
Yeah, it's so weird, man.
For sure. But the Aru locality stuff, Morelia viridis, they'll all yellow. They'll only be yellows. They won't ever pop out red babies.
Oh.
What up, Benji?
What's happening, Benji?
I met your mama. Oh, nice. But yeah, the Beox and the sarongs and the poultry animals, almost all the other ones can throw red babies, but it's just, if the mom was red, you'll get some red babies. If the dad was red, you'll get some red babies. If mom and dad were both red, you'll get mostly, if not all, red babies. But and there's like certain ways to tell if they were red when they're adults too.
So could you get a red baby from a yellow and a yellow parent?
I don't think so. I think you'll just spit out all yellows. But I've heard of a yellow animal being a red dominant. So, like, if you were to pair that red dominant yellow to a red animal, you should get all reds. So, if you pair a red dominant yellow to a yellow, you might hit reds, maybe, but I'm not too sure. The dinosaurs are hilarious. Look at the dude's arms.
I just saw, man, the big old raptor on their toes.
Man. This is what it was like
Hey, show prize sponsor, Celtic.
Nice.
Followed by another prize sponsor. Oh, he already had 5. He's up to 8 now.
Nice.
He's in the lead.
And Tony Grinder.
Tony
Grinder!
one of the first Patreon members.
Right? Back whenever it was wheat related, right?
Nice.
Glass pipe related.
Yeah. Fred was a glass, well, still is a glass blower. He just doesn't practice it.
I just don't have a place to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Turn my glass room into a rat breeding room.
I respect that.
Glass was selling great, and then all of a sudden, it just wasn't selling at all.
Got to adapt.
Yep.
Exactly.
Bone Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when Bone Daddy used to win these all the time.
Right. Followed by Jordan.
Oh, shit. Jordan's trying to get a big one. He's up to 11. He's
Then
double
having
digits.
the ball. Josh. Definitely need to get Josh and fucking Val on the show, man.
Show some misfit and talk about some misfit.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, shit. I got to get Big Sam another racer in there. Rat bastard. Looks like you got down here.
I think your dinosaur might have Down syndrome.
Hey, Rat bastard, that puts you into second. Right. East prize sponsor on the board, 3. And J&S, I think that's your first points. You're on the board too.
Hell yeah.
And let me get Big Sam in there.
Big Sam.
Be the last dinosaur race. Run, Barney. Oh, James Perry coming back.
My racers all have broken legs.
Right.
Right.
James puts you up to 7 points. Bigfoot on the board with 3.
Hell yeah, Bigfoot. And then Josh.
Josh.
Having a ball.
He's doubled his score. He's up 4. All right. So what do you guys want to race now? Put it in the comments.
What are we racing? What are we racing?
Mine didn't do enough, man.
Trash, squirrels, snails. I think we do have snails. I don't know about the trash or the squirrels.
Trash
though.
trucks probably is what you're saying.
Yeah.
We do have trash
Dump
trucks.
trucks,
Yeah.
right?
I guess, well, yeah, it's like one of those would be closest to a trash truck. Lorry or garbage. Well, this one says garbage truck race. It just looks like a dump
Right.
truck. Though.
There you go. Can't argue with what it says.
Right.
Do you guys ever bring in animals into your collection? Or yeah.
Yep. Not as much as before now, that's for sure. Like now that we've been breeding for a few years, it's more holdbacks and stuff like that. So.
Mm-hmm.
And we've gotten real picky with what we take in too, like how we were talking about the not trying to addition and subtraction at the same time.
Right.
Like,
Do you guys do like a quarantine or anything, or do you just kind of,
90 days generally, unless it's maybe someone we've gotten from pretty recently that we already did like a 90-day quarantine. We might do a little shorter if it's something like that, but for the most part, it's 90 days.
Yeah. 90 days in the hole.
Nice. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Good stuff.
I don't know that we've ever really found much, but it's still important to do. You know, you never know.
Totally. Because the one time you don't do it, it's when they're going to have like Nido and mites. And then you're fucked.
Right.
And we took over a collection and it doubled our snakes, basically.
Nice.
We went from like 150 to over 300.
And the way we did it, like one of us would do the old collection, one of us would do the new collection. We both shower after dealing with any of the new stuff, you know, and we had actually
pain in the ass.
It was nice though, because we did have like separate rooms and tents. Like I basically set up grow tents for 2 of the racks.
Yeah.
And actually, we had one.
That's a super smart way to keep it separate, but like still in the same room.
And it really helps keep the heat and the humidity in too.
Exactly.
Totally.
Like, because the rack will actually naturally heat the tent for the most part, just the heat from the panels and stuff.
Yeah, totally. It's not fighting with all that airflow.
Yeah, exactly. So like it really worked really good. We had one in our kitchen, one in my bedroom. We had a rack in our laundry room, and then we had the secondary room that was full.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Nick's had snakes come with mites. You hear about a lot, man. One thing that we forget to do that we keep telling ourselves we're going to do is just soak the snake right away when we get it, just to make sure that, you know, because it ain't going to hurt anything.
A little bit of Dawn dish soap, a little bit of water.
And if you kill everything on that snake, there's no way for it to spread anything or have anything to lay eggs. You should be totally clear if you just treat it the one time right out of the box, you know.
Have you guys ever used the next guard treatment?
No, but we've used the just the reptile spray, like because we've had mites. We worked a reptile show last year around February.
I don't go to reptile.
And this is one of the reasons we don't like reptile shows anymore. But I mean, there's things you can do. I was stupid and I made a bad mistake. We had substrate that we were trying to sell, so I had like a sample bin out with substrate so people could feel it and kind of check it out.
Finger fuck it.
Yeah. And then I not even thinking, like, we came home, we sanded, we wiped all the snakes down, cleaned all the enclosures really good. But that substrate, I just put it back on the back porch and didn't even think about it, and wound up using it, not thinking. And then like 2 months go by. And we're like, what the fuck? Where'd these come from? Because, you know, it takes a minute for them to take off.
Totally.
When you see them, it's too late, you know? Like, So we had about a month or so of cleaning once, twice a week, everything, every tub, every part of the tub, wiping the snakes down. Like,
so I will definitely say I am pretty much an anti-show guy at this point.
well, and like, for shows to do good, you need to be producing a lot of show quality animals. Shows that are like 500 and below.
Yep.
We're just doing too much stuff that's a little more high end and stuff that's high end that doesn't look pretty. And they're like, why is this normal looking snake like this?
Why would I want
like
this black and
triple
brown
or
one? And
quadruple
everybody else is like, oh my God, did you see that one?
Right.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you don't know.
I'm sorry, everyone. Did I not drop the link yet? Oh, no. I didn't
know. We had to deal with mites over at my buddy's place, and you know he's got a large collection of snakes, and it was an ongoing battle for months and months. And we tried all the sprays, all the dips, all the everything, and eventually we just said, you know, fuck it, we're not dealing with it anymore. And we bought the Next Guard dog treatment from Australia, and we dosed it out, and you know. When you have to weigh the animal, and it's dependent on the size dosing that you get, but you're basically cutting down this little beef jerky tablet, you know, for dogs, for like fleas and ticks. And then you take some of the dosage for the smaller snakes was like a grain of sand or like a grain of salt. You know what I mean? You'd open up the rodent's mouth, like the feeder rodent, frozen rodent, and put that in its mouth and then feed the snake. And then that snake, now it has the medicine in its bloodstream for 60 days. So any mite that bites the snake dies on contact. So we fed the collection one time and mites were gone. It was sick.
Dude,
it was like $32.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've seen people do it.
There's studies on it too. It's sick.
Yeah. What? Read, right? No, it was same stuff except it was pill form. And they were putting it in a syringe and then they pull it and then pop. And that destroys the pill like instantly and shit. Yeah. It's pretty cool. And then they were just shooting a little bit of the liquid into the mouth of the rodent.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, that shit works, dude. And we didn't have any ill effects on any snakes, even like small hognose and like bear. It was a game changer. Now we just have it on hand. We haven't had to use it since, but like anytime a new animal comes in, first meal it gets is a treated meal, and like
good idea.
Peace of mind.
Right? That's a great idea.
Have you done any of the Nido testing at all?
No, we probably should, just like at least for new stuff coming in. It just it's something I just haven't ever thought of, but it's pretty cheap now, I believe. So
yeah, it's not too bad. If you're doing a whole collection, it really sucks, and I don't think it's worth doing like everything. I did it for some of my like wild caught green tree pythons, but that being said, there's like, more and more information coming out about nidovirus, that there's like 30 strains and we can only test for like 11 of them. So like, is it really worth like stressing that much over, you know what I mean? Like,
and also
especially if the snakes are living and eating and stuff, like,
right. And especially since like if the animal's not stressed out, like sometimes it'll come with a negative test. Like,
right. Totally. Yeah. It's weird. Some people are like really test heavy, and then like some of the best people that kind of do it like are just like, yeah, I don't test for anything. If I see something, like, exactly. I'll call it out, but it is what it is.
Right. And if I were to test, like, I think the way I would do it is probably just test the males, because you're putting those to the females,
Yeah, totally. And the females aren't leaving. Like,
and if a female had something, it would give it to that male, so you'd still figure it out.
Mm-hmm. That's smart.
And at least you're only testing the males.
Totally. Well, hey, gents, I got to get out of here, get some reptile tours going before dinner. So
we appreciate your time, brother. It's been a great show.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on, guys. It was a pleasure chatting.
Hell yeah. Thanks a lot, Ben. Appreciate you, man. Make sure everyone in the chat is following Ben on Instagram.
Go like and subscribe some videos, people.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, guys. Anytime you want to have me back, I'd love to be on.
Cool, brother. We will definitely have to do it, man.
Definitely. Right?
Badass. Well, happy Sunday. You have a good one, guys.
You too, brother. Have a good one.
Peace out.
Peace. Hell yeah. That's great.
Oh, my back is.
So we got some interesting answers. I told everyone to put their dream species that they would, any kind of animal species they could get on Father Don's video if money or space or time wasn't an issue. Let's see. Bigfoot Paul said retics. Morphforge said red pandas. Ooh. Mike Snyder, more berms. C-Dub monitors. Yeah, those take up some space. Voodoo doll, fennec fox. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Big Sam,
little crackheads.
Right? Big Sam, emerald tree boa. Hell yeah. Unlocked pied squirrel. Jamie Lasaw, tegu. RWO Ken, blue tree iguana. Ooh. Haynes Gang, tegu. Oh, there's two tegus. Oh, Prince, red panda. There's two red pandas. Nice. Proxima, sailfin dragon. Tire God, monkey or kimono dragon. Robinson, finger monkey. Pause.
Don't finger your monkey.
Erectile dysfunction, bamboo rat snake. James Perry, shingleback skink. Huh, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Socio's mangrove snake divergent. Or mangrove snake divergent. I'm not sure what the divergent means. I've heard of mangrove snakes.
Right.
Cody, cobras and rattlers. When I lived on job sites out in the deserts, I kept several rattlers. Wow. Used to do scorpions, but always wanted cobras. Oof. Yeah, too dangerous for me, man.
Right. I ain't that quick.
And Mitzi said a monkey. I could see Mitzi with a monkey on her shoulder.
I would have to go with who is it that has? Oh, Johnny. Johnny's animal, fucking that white porcupine. Holy shit, that thing's cool as hell. I would time, money, all that shit, size, space, all that shit wasn't an issue. White porcupines. That's a mythological, magical creature right there. Shout out to John. That'd be cool to have him on the show.
Right.
Bandicoots would be cool too.
I got lost on what my names were. There we go. C-Dub, Bureau, Robinson, Big Sam.
Otter? Hell yeah. Otter would be cool. School of Crop. Did I win? Not yet, but you are a winner. Take that. Ooh. Red squirrels with hide. Yeah, that'd be cool. Might have to give that a try, Benji. Benji says, sore back, question mark. Sleep with a pillow underneath your knees, half sitting up. 0G position. Gotcha. Huh.
What are you, a doctor now, Benji? No, I'm just kidding.
Dr. Benji. Dr. Bang Bang Benji.
Bang, bang, Benji.
Three. Right, I'm tripping over pied squirrels too. You guys seen those pied deer? Those things look fucking cool as hell. Yeah, there's actually lots of animals that come pied. Whoa, that sounds horrible. Come pied? Jesus.
All right, I think we got all the entries in there.
Ooh, buffalo would be cool.
Good luck, everyone. We got, let's see, Socio's Jordan in the lead with 11, Rat Bastard with 8, JNS with 7, and a bunch of you with 5.
Hell yeah. Racing around dump trucks.
CKP in the little truck.
Hell yeah. That's less weight.
Right? Makes sense.
Right.
Lindwyrm up to 8.
Hell
Tied
yeah,
for
Lindwyrm.
second. Tire God on the board with 2.
Got to start somewhere.
Need a tune-up. That banner off there. Yeah, we got, was that Cody? Yep, Freeing Spirits.
Hell yeah.
That puts you on the board with 5. 5-point club. And we got E Reptile, I believe, also on the board with 3 now.
So if you're at least 5 points,
Yeah,
you might want to stick around.
JNS, you are up to 9 and in second place now.
Definitely stick around.
Garbage truck race number 3. Have gas. Man, that was a close one. Oh, damn. Forge Fam got 5 points the hard way.
Hell yeah.
Ribbons Forge got 5 points the easy way.
That's a whole lot of forges.
I know they were on here. At least I thought they were. Maybe
Ribbons?
not. I don't think no, more Forge. I thought they were on there. I guess not. Well, they're on here with 5 now.
Right?
Last dump truck race.
Who doesn't love a good dump truck?
More Forge. We do everything the hard way.
No. I've seen y'all's ice fishing setup. That ain't the hard way.
Big Sam.
Getting it out there might be the hard way, but it pays off all winter.
Right. Big Sam, that puts you up to 7. CKP puts them up to 8. And Haynes Gang, I think you're on the board now.
Fucking more for it. I figured we would win these with Jamie's dump truck. Oh yeah, who doesn't love a good dump truck?
All right.
That thing, see if you can't get something going.
I got toy race lined up, so I'm just going to use it. It's bam, and we're going to go to
Boom, boom, bang.
Frank Locked and Loaded.
Hell yeah.
And he just did a video on how to euthanize feeder rodents, and I think I believe it's, I haven't watched the video yet, but I believe he's showing how to do dry ice technique for, like, if you don't have
For
CO2,
CO2
yeah, if you don't have a CO2 tank and stuff like that. So it's a good video,
Frank's always got good knowledge, man.
right?
And killer animals.
Here's that link in the chat.
Fucking Benji. I love a good dump. A dump out on your dick? Y'all haven't seen the New Zealand deck seal commercial. Do yourself a favor and watch it on YouTube.
Pretty funny.
Squirrels are always trying to play on me dick.
All right, J&S in there first. Mike Snyder.
What up, Fred?
What up, Fred? We got Jamie Tire Guy. We got Dominic from Haynes Gang. Thanks for tuning in today, Dominic.
Hell yeah. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. We appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah.
Except for that Nick guy. Does make a pretty good shirt, though. We're about to find out on the hats.
Hopefully.
Right.
Trying to find something unique.
In Nick way. So
Unique,
the more I
but
think
not too
about
crazy.
it, is like that green hat with the purple splotch on it wasn't too bad. Just because it is stupid hard to find anything that's both purple and green.
Well, like Nick was saying, he could do something custom to himself with some of this stuff.
Right. Yeah, we just need to get Nick backstage. We got to be the difficult ones.
Can't type.
Still doing a better job than I'd be doing. What up, Logan? Oh, fucking OG in the building.
Hell yeah.
Howdy.
That crazy super stripe girl we produced together is in that most recent F and Rack video, Logan. She's all pretty much grown up now. Definitely some nice color.
Fuck yeah. What up, Brady? Did I already say that?
He's been in here.
Okay. Well, what up again?
I don't know if you said what up to him, but I did earlier.
I don't know if I did either.
So this will be the last 4 races here, and we'll figure out who wins.
Hell yeah.
Like I say, if you got at least 5 points, stick around because you probably got something coming.
Right? Or at least you'll be in the big tie race. So
Right.
There's a big 5 point one.
Right? Looks like we got all the entries in there. Almost 200. All right. Last 4 races underway.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Potato Head. Robinson.
Mr. Potato Head disappeared.
Right? He had places to go, man.
Right? That's crazy.
Robinson, that puts you on the board, but you're in that 5 point club, so stick around. Boys R Us, one of the prize sponsors. I believe that's their first. They're on the board with 3. And Haynes gang. That puts you doubles your score up to 4. You're close to that 5-point club. You might get something.
Right. Oh, that 5-point club is pretty strong, though.
Yeah. Second race. Unlocked morphs. Nick, you gonna hang on with that unicorn? That's perfect for you, Nick.
Hell yeah.
Damn, I think that might put Nick in second. Let's see. Ooh. Yep, that puts him at 10 points. Second place behind Jordan with 11. Jordan, locked and loaded prize sponsor. He's on the board now with 3.
Nice.
And Jamie, hey, Voodoo Queen's been quiet till now.
Jordan says Simon. Or maybe it's come on.
Jamie on the board with 2. 2 more races.
Nice. Hell yeah. Nick says, damn, definitely know how it's now. Jamie says, Nick the fucking unicorn.
Damn, prize sponsors are hot on these races.
Right?
Another prize sponsor, Cue Ball, winning that one.
Cue Ball.
Be on the board and into the 5-point club. And then locked and loaded just went up to 6. Nice.
Voodoo Queen Jamie says, slipping on those bananas today, LOL.
Nah. Hey, Robinson, that puts you up to 7. And we got 1 more race left. We still got Jordan in the lead. I'm locked right behind with 10. And it looks like, is it 8 next? Looks like Lindwyrm and Rat Bastard and CKP. Oh, no. Sorry, J&S, you got 9. So you're actually in 3rd place. Yeah. And then we got CKP, Rat Bastard, and Lindwyrm all tied with 8.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got Big Sam Robinson tied at 7. And locked and loaded by himself, I think, at 6. And then a bunch of people at 5. Good luck. Nick the fucking unicorn.
Right? Better than candy corn.
Hey, Unic Corn.
Whoa.
There's another nickname for
Right.
you. Unic Corn.
Whoa.
Not because you're a eunuch either.
That's what I thought. You eunuch jelly thou.
Oh, fuck. We just came up with another nickname, Eunuch.
He's like, maybe not that one.
Maybe not that one.
You want hats or not?
Big Dick Eunuch. Wait a minute. That's a fucking catch-22. What the fuck?
I love it. We got to call him Big Dick Eunuch
Big
from
Dick
now on.
Eunuch. Oh, shit. I was about to say, I'm sending you a pig right now.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Oh, shit. Proxima, you won that last one.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I think they already got points. Yeah, they already got 2, so that put them up to 7. Big Dick Eunuch. How is that possible?
Well, once upon a time it was possible, you know.
Oh, damn. Jordan just locked up first. 13 points.
Fucking brave.
Unicorn. It's like a garden hose in the race.
Fuck yeah. You reached out, you touched your brother's heart.
Jordan, what do you want? You got first. Jordan gets first pick. And I believe Nick held on. No, Nick, we're going to have to do a tiebreaker. Nick and Robinson are tied at 10.
Damn.
So, Jordan, let me know what you want. I'll go ahead and set up a he wants the F&A. F&A's gone.
FNA.
We'll set up a tiebreaker here to see who wins between Nick and Robinson. So this will decide second and third.
Hey, yeah.
Huh? The teeth versus the octopus thing.
Octopus brain?
Yeah, I would say it looks awful like squishy for an octopus and like fat.
Maybe it's just a brain.
Maybe. It is. It's
Maybe
toys.
maybe
It's some
it's
kind of.
gum?
It's supposed to be some kind of toy.
Oh.
It's a
I
toy
don't
race.
know.
Oh, Robinson got that one.
Oh, it might be a wacky wall walker.
Maybe right where you throw it against the wall and it
Yeah,
like slides
right,
its way down. Robinson, you get next pick. Unlock, you'll get third pick. Are you in here, Robinson?
Mike Snyder says octopusy. Yes.
Robinson second, unlock third. Robinson, are you in here? If not, we're going to have to go to Nick for the next pick. But oh, there's Robinson. Put mines on credit. I have already. Oh, you're making it hard on me. Let's see. You do got Celtic. You got 25 to Celtic. You got 25 to D's. I think that might be it. Do we have D's on there? So I'll probably just give you the Celtic because there's 50 from Celtic. Yeah, I'll give you 50 to Celtic since you already got 25 to them.
Hell yeah.
So you got 50 to Celtic, Robinson.
And then Big Dick Unick said he'll take Socios.
Cool. Right on, Robinson. You got it. If you want Socios, you got it. So that was 50 to Socios, I believe, right? Yep. So F&A, Celtic Balls and Socios are taken. In fourth place, we got...
Another tie, I think.
No, J&S was by himself with 9. And then we got Ty.
Gotcha.
So James, you're next up. What would you like? The F&A's gone. The Celtic Balls is gone. And Socios is gone. And then we're going to have, looks like Lindwyrm and Rat Bastard are going to be squaring off. NCKP.
Damn.
And I'm guessing Rat Bastard's going to be the only one out of those 3 in the chat. I know CKP's doing the show today. Who you got credit with already? Let's see. I think you got damn near credit with everyone, J&S, but let's see. You got 25 with Proxima. You got 75 with Celtic, but that was already taken. 100 with D's, but I don't think D's is on there this week. You got 100 with Texoma still, but Texoma's not doing it anymore. You got 25 with Forever Kennedy, which I don't think is up there this week. And that's
Sounds
it.
like Celtic, huh?
Celtic was just taken by Robinson.
Oh, gotcha.
So it looks like, let's see. I'd go with the locked and loaded. Do you have locked and loaded? I figured you'd have some locked and loaded. No, you're not. You don't have any locked. Oh, yeah, you do. You have 50 with Frank. It was on the next page. So I'd go with that, actually.
Yeah, he did say locked and loaded.
Okay, cool. So you actually have 100 with Frank now.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Wise
50
decision.
There. All right, so 4, 50 L&L. All right, and now we got another tiebreaker to run. We got, let's see, CKP, Double L, and Rat Bastard. All initials this time.
Hell yeah. The guy who calls himself AJ understands.
So this will decide 5th, 6th, and 7th.
5th, 6th, and 7th. And how many places do we got?
Thanks, C-Dub. Appreciate that. I want to say about 8 or 9 at the most.
I think 8.
I'll figure it out here. I need to start putting the prizes up here so I can cross them off as they go. And it'll be easier to reference that way. CKP1, I'm pretty sure he's not here. Rat Bastard, what do you want? Mark. We still got 50 to Cue Ball. We still got 50 to Ribbons. We still got 50 to Boyd's or Us. We still got 25 to Proxima. And I believe we still got the $10 Morphforge coin. And I think that's it. Because, yeah, the FNA's taken. Socios is taken. Locked and Loaded is taken. And the Celtic Balls is taken. Oh, we got 50 to Cue Ball Morphs as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. Rat Bastard Mark, are you even in here?
Where you at, you rat bastard?
If not, then I think all 3 of these are getting assigned. Because I know I'm pretty sure Lindwyrm's not in here. Are you in here, Larry? I think I got 200 to Socios. Jordan, you have a female visual VPI puzzle title for $200 by chance. That's very specific. So CKP,
yeah, you know, just a triple recessive for $200.
right? Well, or at least use his credit towards it. So CKP, Rat Bastard, Larry, are any of you in here?
Hello.
If not,
Is
then
there anybody
I need
in
to mark
there?
down the places here. CKP got 6th, right? Or was it 5th? Yeah, it was 5th. CKP 5th. Rat Bastard got 6th. I'll probably just look at see what kind of credits hopefully maybe they have and just assign them something. Lindwyrm, where's double A? There he is. He got 7. How many prizes were there? Here,
counted 9, but I could be
1,
wrong.
2, 3, 4, 6, 9. Yep. So we got 2 more spots we need to put out. It looks like Big Sam had 7, Proxima had 7. So I think that's it. Just those 2 are tied. That'll decide 8th and 9th right there. So Big Sam and Proxima, you guys are going to get the last 2 spots.
That's exactly right, Nick. You don't make the shot you don't take.
So 8th and 9th. And the final spots.
If they're not here, then they just get assigned. It doesn't go to the next in line.
Yeah, their choice basically gets forfeited to next in line E-Reptile. And then at the end, I go back and look and see if any of the ones that weren't here able to choose. I'll see what credits they have with other and see if any of those are available. And I'll try to get them lined up as good as I can. Big Sam, you got 8th. Proxima got 9th.
Big Sam? Where you at? Pretty sure Proxima's still up in here.
Yeah, Big Sam, it is your choice. Let's see, we got 50 available to Boyd's or Us, 50 to Ribbons Forge. We still got 50 to Cue Ball, 25 to Proxima, and $10 Morphforge coin.
Oh, yeah.
Big Sam, are you in here? Let us know if you need a couple minutes to decide, or just let us know if you're in here.
It's still open, but they typed that as you were saying.
Right.
So the thing has to catch
And
up.
I'll repeat it right now. So what's open is, let's see, we got the 50 to Boyd's or Us is open. Big Sam wants the Proxima. Okay.
Can't go wrong with Proxima, man.
And Proxima, what do you want? Looks like the 52 Boyd's, Riven's Forge, and
Cue
Cue Ball.
Ball.
All right, you got it. Cue Ball. All right, cool.
Mitzi says, congrats to all the winners. And congrats to Mitzi for always being a winner.
Hell yeah. Love the target team. Hell yeah. So I think, I can't remember who's on the show next week. I think it might be Jordan. He might be the week after, though. But yeah, tune in. It'll be a good show. We'll give away a lot of stuff again. Yeah. Hell yeah. Congrats to the winners. We'll be seeing you soon, Jamie. Coming to get some rats.
Right.
In Triple Het Boy here for it soon. Oh, talking about the one from Socios. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yep, Jordan's on next week. Nice. Jordan. So we'll be able to see what's in Jordan's collection and see what, maybe you guys that should have been picking Jordan's credits all along here, you're going to see what you've been missing out on.
Exactly.
Appreciate that, Mitzi. We always appreciate you.
Absolutely. You and Parker. Thank you both.
So yeah, definitely see you guys next week.
Yep.
And until then, take care of each other. Peace.